Hello, Lark Galley here, and just a follow up to my earlier video where I talked about the direction from my son. Yes, my deceased son, letting me know that all of my speaking about suicide prevention was good. He realized it was just causing a lot of depression in my life because it is a heavy topic, and to continue to stay in that energy is pretty heavy. And how he recommended to me that I speak to people that I hadn't really been addressing before, which would be families with young kids. And so I started to think about that. It's been a few months now, and really diving into what does that mean. And so what I did, just as a second confirmation, is I spoke with my friend Vinnie Tolman. And Vinnie had a near-death experience 20 years ago. He wrote a book called The Light After Death. It was a great book about his experience in going to the other side and the experiences he had while he was considered dead. I mean, he was actually put in a body bag and declared dead. And so then he has these spiritual guides that he can still see, and he's a very spiritual in tune person. And so we had talked earlier about my son and just some insights that he'd given me about my son's situation. And so I sent him a message and I said, hey, my son gave me this message about talking to families with young kids. What do you think about this? And he said, my guides are telling me that this is the right direction for you, that you can have a lot of impact in helping families with young children so that they can navigate these difficult times as their children get older. And he said, my guides are telling me spot on, this is for you. So there you have it, two divine sources that I believe are helping to guide me in this journey of helping families and helping kids so that we can prepare them for what lies ahead. As a parent, I really try to do my very best in preparing my children for the things in life that they might come up against. And for the most part, I thought I had done a good job right up until my son's suicide. And at that point, as I started to investigate more about suicide statistics, and I learned that suicide was the number one killer of youth in Utah, and it's like number 10 nationwide. It is significant. And yet, as a parent, I did not even realize that this could even be a concern for my children. I had no idea the pervasiveness in the culture, and especially that our kids are seeing this and what's happening. And so I thought about going back before my son even experienced that. What would I have changed? And what are some signs that maybe I could have seen, or now in retrospect, I can see better that these were signals that I could have stepped in, or I could have provided a bit more guidance for my children, specifically my son. And so these are the things that I'm going to be sharing. I'm going to be doing some beta testing with some mothers with young kids and seeing their concerns and how I can better help them. So stay tuned. We will see how this moves forward, but I really do feel like this is in line with the mission that I need to fulfill. Thanks so much.